Welcome everyone to Sandhill's series of Fireside Chats with industry partner leaders. I'm your host, Robert Lutton, Vice President, Sandhill Consultants. Sandhill Consultants is a diamond partner of Quest Software and has been selling support in the Irwin software suites for over 30 years. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing Karthik Ganapathy, who is the Senior Software Solutions Specialist at Quest. Welcome, Karthik.
Thank you, Robert.
Thanks for having your time today. I know that we're at the oil and gas event here in Houston. It's around about June, and it is a little bit humid with the temperature. But we've been talking a lot about this particular 7 steps to maximizing data value. And I'm wondering if we can take a couple of minutes to just explain this to our listeners. Is that okay?
Sure, yeah.
Good. Let's go ahead and start with the first phase. And I noticed that we've got a maturity level on the left-hand side, and then we've got these 7 steps. So modeling, as we all know, is the foundation of data governance. Can you elaborate on why it is that foundation and its benefits to the process of the 7 steps?
Sure. Even before starting the 7 steps, everyone was talking about how important data governance is and how that can affect your AI journey. Good quality data in, feeding to the AI model, and that's how you get the good quality data out. And the basic foundation, I would say, is the modeling. So how do you design your future architecture? How do you start building your physical, conceptual, and logical models? And modeling is the basic foundation for all of this. And the main aspect here is in the 7 steps. Any model that you create and you curate can be automatically integrated with our cataloging tool as well.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to that. And of course, Irwin being the data modeling leader for over 30 years, we'd like to see how it's actually integrated into the foundation of the 7 steps.
Yeah.
So as we move along to the next step, we go into the cataloging, the enterprise cataloging. So from your point of view, how does the Irwin data catalog enhance enterprise data visibility? And how does it understand the data that is available? How is it located? And how does it flow through the organization?
Sure. So, yeah, as we've discussed, once we've done the modeling, we can integrate all your models, push all your sensitive data, tags, or glossary terms from your modeling into the data catalog. But apart from that, data catalog comes with is packaged with a lot of native connectors that can scan all your different environment systems, technologies to bring and enrich your data catalog.
And it's pretty important that obviously Irwin connects to the data catalog. Irwin Data Modeler connects to that data catalog. I noticed that there's also a bi-directional bridge that can actually take that information and put it back out to the Irwin Data Modeler. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. And that's, I would say, one of the latest features that we've introduced. So once the data is enriched, you add all your custom attributes, you enrich your definitions, and you add all the bells and whistles in your model. You can push it back to the data modeler so that you have all the latest and greatest information in the model too.
A very useful feature indeed. So as we go into data curation, in what way does Irwin Data Intelligence tool facilitate the data curation, and how does it help users identify varying technical expertise and explore the data lineage? And how does it gauge the data quality in this particular area?
Sure. So it's not just documenting the data catalog and the technical metadata. We need to add some business context to it.
Right.
So organizing data in a way that the business can understand it. Maybe you can organize in terms of domains or structures, and make sure that you give a business meaning to it so that you can, when the tool automatically associates the business context to the technical metadata, that's when you tell a story to the audience.
And is that where you can set up your taxonomies and ontologies and things like that? So again, a pretty key part to the solution set. We're obviously at the Data Governance and AI conference here, and we noticed that the 7 steps does include a governance area. So when it comes to governance, we've been talking, obviously, the Sandhill has a framework, a data governance framework that sits on top of a tool like Irwin DI. Can I ask, from your point of view, what does having a pre-built framework ready to use, how does that augment a tool like Irwin DI?
Yeah, it works very well because we tag policies, rules, and we have risk policies, AI policies. So a lot of AI models are coming up with new policies. So when we add or tag those policies to the governed data that we have, if you have a pre-built catalog or a knowledge base that connects to it, that helps the users to set up the data governance journey.
And again, we like obviously to have people visit Irwin and have a look at the 7 steps. As we continue on, and again, this is a nice, succinct way to explain how you can actually maximize data value. When it comes to observing data, what capabilities does Irwin Data Intelligence Tool offer in the observing data and the lineage and conducting impact analysis to support data quality, monitoring and compliance?
Yeah, so as part of the AI journey, I would say this is one of our important steps, or I would say the differentiators.
Right.
Because when you talk about observability, we have data lineage, we have impact analysis, and we also have an integrated data quality tool within it. So it talks about freshness of the data, the validity of the data, see whether if there's any data, is there any breakage in any lineage or any of that sort. So yeah, you could observe all sorts of data discrepancies.
I would say obviously the whole process going from model to shop isn't pretty important, but it's good to know that the observability, that there is a component in there, that it does come with the Irwin DI suite, and it is used for clients out there. A key part is obviously scoring data and data quality. We just mentioned it. Yeah, I believe it's the DQ Labs is the component that is in with the Irwin DI suite. So how does the Irwin Data Intelligence Suite handle the data quality scoring within a tool? How does it handle profiling capabilities? And how does it understand the fitness and volatility of the data that are available for remediation?
Sure. So the data quality tool is packaged with, say, 50 to 60 out-of-the-box rules. Like I mentioned, uniqueness, freshness, validity, and looks at all the different parameters to score how good the data is or how good the quality of the data is. But you can also add your custom rules. So if you want to add your own rules, maybe you have some different rules, you can add those rules and make sure that everything comes together and it calculates the quality of that. So it's not just the scoring. We also have a data value score. So data quality score and the data value score is different. But I can talk more about that when we talk about the shopping aspect.
Excellent. Well, actually, let's go on to which is the final stage, which is the data product and the marketplace, which are key essential components of data governance framework. With the importance, obviously, of AI that we heard at this conference, how does the Irwin Data Marketplace support AI data governance and prepare organizations for regulatory compliance today and in the future?
Sure. So once we've done all these steps, we've curated data, we've cleaned data, and now we have trusted data. So now we need a one-stop shop to shop, share, and compare, say, data sets, certified data sets, or data products, or even AI models. So as I mentioned before, the tool automatically calculates the data value score. Like it will provide gold, silver, bronze badges to all the different data sets that are in the marketplace. So that is automatically calculated based on all the 7 steps that we've done. So the data quality score, the data set completeness, and all other parameters involved.
Well, there you have it. The 7 steps to data value. And Karthik, on behalf of Sandal, would like to thank you for your time today. For our listeners out there, if you like this, go ahead and hit the like button, and we'll see future fireside chats coming in the future. Thank you, Karthik.
Thanks, Robert.